Everybody, it's your boy Icon with a new review for you, and FX presents Archer, the final season. God damn, 14 seasons of Archer. Like, it's times like this where I wish I was doing reviews a lot earlier, because I would have loved to have reviewed Archer from the beginning. You know, we didn't get a chance to do that, and then COVID happened, and then, you know, all this other stuff, but but now we're here. It's the final season of Archer, and here we go. We're gonna review it, whether we get 10 episodes, 8 episodes, 6, 5, 4, doesn't matter what it is. But like I said, Archer was a show that I loved from the beginning. I loved all the characters. Like, I watched the show from start to finish, and I look forward to sending them off the right way. So let's review some Archer, the Angler Stratagem. And the way the show ended last season, Lana is now in charge. You know, we lost the actress, the voice actress that played Mallory, God rest her soul. And the way that the writers, you know, ended up getting over that. Now, I thought it was funny because, like, I thought they were going to introduce his dad. Because one thing about Arch, we don't know who his actual dad is. Like, I thought his dad was going to come into the fold and take over the spy agency. But instead, they gave the reins to Lana, which I'm also okay with because I love me some Lana. So now, Lana, she's the boss. She's the big boss in charge. And then she's making some changes. They got new hires. The office still looks the same. But she decided that she's going to transform the office into glass and try to make it a little bit more modern. So some construction guys come in, they start knocking down walls to put up glass, and when they knock down walls, a corpse with a suit on fell out of the wall. And right then and there I was like, well, shit, let me find out that's his daddy. So but then, you know, but then they were just like, shit, you know, what are we going to do about the body? And they're just like, well, it's only the 6 of us that saw the body, so as long as nobody else in the office sees it, we'll be good. And then one guy, some random worker, he came into the office and he saw it. So now they got to hush him up before he tells the rest of the agency. Meanwhile, half of the team, both Ray, Archer, and Pam, they're going to Paris because apparently Interpol sent them a memo asking for assistance. There's a criminal organization called the Vanguard that goes around stealing precious jewels and precious diamonds. There's one particular agent, Agent Khan, she's on the case, and she forwarded, you know, a memo to the Archer agency so they can come down to Paris and assist her with taking down the Vanguard. They go down to Paris while everybody else tries to talk to the staff about the dead body. So basically what ended up happening was everybody in the office was freaking out, and they were just like, you know, what are we supposed to do? We want answers. And then Lana just got to the point where she was like, look, damn it. She said it's Cyril's fault, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, look, you signed up for a spy agency. This is what we do. You're gonna see some shit is gonna happen. And she said, to be honest with you, this isn't gonna be the worst thing you see while you work here. So anybody that wants to leave can leave, and anybody that wants to stay will get a 5% raise. And everybody kept their yap shut, sat down, and everybody continued working. And then after that, Lana ended up sipping a martini, and then she realized, dear God, I'm turning into Mallory. So now we're in Paris, and while the entire team is in Paris, they meet up with Agent Khan, and then while they meet up with Agent Khan, she's just like, she took them down to a museum. The museum had a jewel in it, and then the woman just flat out went, and like Agent Khan, she just straight up just like stole the jewel. You know, like she flat out robbed the jewel. So now Archer is a little suspicious because he's just like, he said that we know we were sent here to assist her with stopping a jewelry thief organization. And he's like, the whole time we've hung out with this girl, all she's doing is stealing jewelry. So Archer's like, I'm not stupid. This girl obviously worked, like she may be an Interpol agent, but she secretly works for the Vanguard. Like, she's a double agent, and she's gonna double cross us. And then Pam and Ray didn't want to believe it. Archer kept trying to tell them like she's gonna double cross us. She's gonna double cross us. And then Pam was just like, oh, you're just saying that because she's not into you. And he's just like, I'm Sterling Archer. Everyone's into me. You know. So then after that, Archer just got to the point where he was just like, look, bitch, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't trust you, and you're going to betray us. So, but she was just like, no, she's like, it's not like that. She's like, I value your expertise and your team. And then she said, because she said that the green jewel that they stole has a matching eye. And the matching eye, like both jewels are supposed to go into another like golden statue to create like this eye thingy with a face. So she said that we have to take the other jewel, and then we have to put both jewels back into the eye before the Vanguard can get to it. So then they go down to go get the second jewel, and then, you know, they have Pam and Ray create a disturbance, and then Archer and Agent Khan, they go in to take the second jewel. After they get the second jewel, this big fight breaks out, and then this is the point where Cyril called Archer, and then Cyril was like, hey, Archer, the memo from Interpol was a fake. Interpol didn't actually hire us. The girl, like Agent Khan, like she forged the paper. So then Agent Khan was just like, she was like, yes, I forged it. But she was like, I'm not a double agent. She's like, I'm not a spy, for the Vanguard. She said what happens is, she said that her agency is always giving her shit about going after certain things. And she said that she wanted to do something fun. She wanted like a real spy mission. And she asked for the assistance of Archer's agency because she's like, you guys are fun. And I knew you could get the job done. That my agency couldn't. Because I guess she feels like Interpol's has a bunch of sticks up their ass. And she's more of like an action girl and like a thrill seeker. And she just wanted to be around like fun people. So then Archer he's like, okay, fine. He's like, I'll believe that bullshit. The two of them end up escaping with the jewel. They're on a motorcycle. And while they're on a motorcycle trying to escape, the girl kicked Archer off the motorcycle and used him as a distraction. So now Archer's like, this bitch double crossed us. Saying like, I knew it all along. She double crossed us. And then when he actually goes down to the place where they were all supposed to meet up, he was going to tell Ray and Pam that she double crossed them. The girl Khan was actually there. And then he was just like, what's going on? And then she was like, sorry, love. She's like, I had to kick you off the bike as a distraction. Because she's like, that's the only way we could have gotten away. And she said, plus you're Sterling Archer, and I knew that you could do it. You could handle it, dear. So then the four of them end up meeting a member of the Vanguard organization. And they all posed as criminals. And they were just like, yeah, we have these jewels for you. And we want to use these jewels to get into the Vanguard organization. But it didn't work. Or at least I don't think it worked, because the guy who was in the Vanguard organization who was supposed to meet them, he shot all four of them with tranquilizers. He knocked all four of them out. And I guess the Vanguard, people either know that they're all spies or they didn't trust Khan anyway. But now they're all captured. I personally still think she is a spy for the Vanguard, but we'll see what happens in episode 2. That's how the episode ended. Thank you for tuning in. So this is cool. Like, it's nice to have Archer back. And even like the jokes and like even like the comedy, because there was even a joke where Archer, like, he was like talking to himself and then he grabbed a drink and then he drank it, and then you found out the drink belonged to somebody else, and then he was just like, oh, this is really good, you should order it next time. And then like 20 minutes later in the episode, he comes back to the same bar, he takes the guy's drink again. He's like, this is horrible, I told you to order the same thing. So I miss the humor of the show. I'm gonna be very sad when the show ends, but like I said, we gonna talk about it. We gonna review that Sterling Archer as we progress forward. There are 3 episodes of Archer in my DVR, so I'm going to review all 3 episodes. I don't know what happens in episode 2 yet, so don't spoil that in the comment section for me. Share your comments about this particular episode, episode 1, season 14, goddamn, of Archer, and we will continue to talk about it. Check me out on Twitter and or Instagram, or X as it's known as. Leave your comments down below, like, share, and or subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got a lot of things coming in the woodwork. I got Harley Quinn on the channel, where next week we're doing the Harley Quinn season finale, and I went to New York Fashion Week, and I got videos coming up for that as well. So until next time, guys, for some Sterling Archer action, take care of the spy game, and we're at this. Yeah!